Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is some really rough news. Probably seen the title, probably see the thumbnail, or even just a screenshot here, which I'll explain in a minute. But first, I'm gonna have to dial back to basically what I use to just upload content on my channel on a normal basis. So let's start with basically the fact that, I have a computer. I mean, most people do at this point. But I also have a laptop. Now, I forgot what the main intention was for the laptop. All I know is I got it at some point, and well, I started using it for rigs and rods mainly because my computer, despite having some stuff thrown into it so it can somewhat handle some racing games, basically like Wreckfest, will barely handle it. Despite the computer being able to handle Wreckfest, it cannot handle rigs and rods no matter how much I tried to configure it or just mess with settings, this and that. Somehow the laptop works, not the computer. It's really weird. I don't get it. Heck, if I talk about Roblox for a second, the laptop lags with 10 cars, but the computer is actually smooth with 10 cars. You see how inconsistent that is? Now, as you can tell, I'm not using music for this because this is really serious. So I hope I don't ramble on too much, but the reason I mention that stuff, or mention the computer and the laptop, is because, well, the computer, as you can see here, is stuck in a situation, what is it called, black screen of death. I've kind of I'm kind of on and off when looking into it, because, oh my goodness, I don't know, it ticks me off. I got class to deal with, and I got other stuff to deal with, but this computer, man, it is ticking me off that 4 years, basically 4 years, and then this happens. I think it might have been an update, I don't remember. But yeah, the computer is basically, it was stuck. I could log in fine, but it's stuck on this black screen. The only reason you can see a YouTube video, just a random monster truck thing I was watching. The only reason you can see a YouTube video or a file explorer in the background there, at least over the black screen, is because I was able to fumble my way in the task manager and then found a way on those. I can't explain the whole thing without this video dragging on, and I want to keep this video fairly short. But essentially, despite me being able to get on the file explorer, looking through my files, still being able to edit out videos, surprisingly enough, there's a major drawback. I can't record anything on there. Heck, the Windows button on the computer does not work at all. Unless I lock myself out, Windows L to lock. That works, but other than that, Windows doesn't work. Sound doesn't work, so usually when I'm editing, especially the recent Monster Havoc videos and a few other stuff, I'm not hearing anything. I'm able to, I put my own sound in it because I record from my phone, then put it on the computer. But it's yeah, everything's become more complicated. And then as for the laptop, let me explain this. And this is where I get to the part of the video. But it's really unfortunate news in terms of Roblox. I cannot do it. I gotta update my Discord as soon as possible, or say it as soon as possible in the Discord chat. But yeah, I cannot go any further with it until this resolve is basically indefinite, because I don't even know how long it's gonna take to fix this stuff. The laptop, actually, let me explain the laptop right a second. The reason I can't with Roblox anymore right now, well, first of all, I'm not sure, even if the computer can record, despite the black screen issue, I can't seem to get to Roblox on there anyway. I don't know, maybe I haven't tried hard enough. But as for the laptop, it's doing this thing where it is constantly restarting because system failure of some kind, so it's continuously crashing over and over again, and within a 3-minute time span. It's happened multiple times at this point. I've spent days on this. I have spent days on this. This wasn't or sort of a day and a half at this point, but just dealing with the issue, it's just been recurring. It's been annoying. I can't do, basically, I am severely limited on what I can do. Roblox, oh my goodness, and this pisses me off to no end, because I was finally getting my groove with Roblox. I thought I was gonna be, especially hosting my league, that specific part, just hosting my own league there. As you can tell, Trackstar Arco was really fun. I didn't think I'd be able to get through it, but I did. It was really fun. hoping for season 2. I mean, that was already delayed, but besides the point. And then I had this new league starting. And by the way, because of this, I recorded 2 other races, by the way. Texas and Indy, race 2 and 3. And I'm not even sure if those might be lost. I don't know, it's still on a laptop. But depending on what's going on with the laptop, I might lose basically all the files. Basically everything. And depending on what's going on the computer, I mean, as of now, I can still edit stuff on a computer. I can still throw some, because I have a whole bunch of Rigs of Rods stuff, or Monster Havoc recordings I put on a laptop onto the computer, and I was able to, and that I basically I put on the I got it from the laptop to the computer, as that was kind of in storage on the computer for ages, because the computer has more space, and I have an extra drive on there, where I just plop games and stuff on, so it's just a whole bunch of extra space on the computer. And that's where I threw Rigs of Rods on. That's where all the footage of my time in Roblox leagues are on. I just put it on there, sitting there, rotting, sort of. I don't know. It's like, a lot of them are months old, but anyway. There's like, I don't know. For the computer, as of now, the computer, I can still throw some Rigs of Rods stuff out there. I can still kind of edit stop motion through there. Might do some stop motion bad seasons on there. Laptop's just, oh my gosh, it's just dumb. This whole restarting issue, again, it's a lot of uncertainty. So, yeah, because of that, this just changes everything I had planned, because a lot of stuff I've been doing recently heavily involves the laptop, and now that's just messed up. In fact, the computer issue I've been dealing with for a few weeks now. This has been a few weeks. The laptop issue has been really recent, like 2 days recent. The computer has been, that's had that black screen issue for a few weeks, but I've been able to manage, because I'm still able to access like all the other stuff I said before. I've still been able to edit videos on there, so it's not really something I've had to deal, like, that's really stopped me much, if that makes sense. So yeah, really important update, guys. It's really unfortunate because, like I said, it basically halts a lot of stuff I've been playing recently. So it just changes the trajectory of the channel entirely. Especially since I already told you, I think I mentioned a few months back, I basically had to scale down on a bunch of content anyway, especially in NR 2003, which, by the way, with this current computer issue, I've not been able to get back to at all. So even if I wanted to get back to it now, that's just out the window. So, honestly, uncertainty, guys, for next month and a half at least. I'm just throwing random numbers out there, but it's like, these issues are not going to be immediately solved. I know that for sure. So, honestly, for anyone who likes my stop motion, I mean, hey, Sarka Ultimate just started. I just did that throughout the exhibition race on the YouTube, so if anything, that's something to look forward to. I mean, at least this, I don't know. I'm still pissed off about this issue, but, you know, I try to find, like, a positive to everything. And honestly, the positive here, the way I see it, that means more stop motion, more Sarka since that started. That means I can put more focus on that. So, at least there's that. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm not sure how many guys watching my content is really impatient. They haven't really showed it. But I don't know. I don't know. I hate to keep you guys just waiting for stuff like this, because it's just issue after issue after issue. It's just it just piles on over and over. It's just one of those days right now. I don't know what it is, but at least there's stop motion to look for. I still got, because you know what? At least, you know, since basically I've had like 50 different stuff going on anyway. So if anything, this helps me focus on certain things for now, and then if anything, I could deal with other stuff later. At least there's that. But I'm still pissed about it. So, yeah, I am sorry, guys. So that's basically update. Not sure if I'm gonna chapter off these, but yeah, that's just all I got for now. And yeah, it's gonna be a rough few months for any Racer Roster, even Roblox fans in particular. And yeah, other than that, that is about it.